Hi everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching Crazy Narcissist Ex-Girlfriend. Today I want to talk about something that is going to help you guys. I try to always bring up something that can help more with things like PTSD, your stress levels. I made a video about a week or two ago, and it was about Lithium Orotate. I suggest you watch that. It's titled An Immediate Relief to PTSD and to Stress. What I want to talk about today is a hormone called oxytocin. Oxytocin is a hormone that's kind of called the love hormone. And this is something that's very important to us right now in your healing and recovery. Your amygdala is a part of your brain that controls your fear and anxiety. Right now, I'm sure that part of your brain is very overactive. It's causing you anxiety, fear. You have trigger memories from the PTSD. High levels of oxytocin decrease response from your amygdala, which means it basically lowers your stress and lowers fear. And it helps you trust people again. The number one reason you guys can't date anybody is because you don't trust them. Now, I'm not trying to get you to date anybody. But not trusting people is a serious problem. If there's something you can do to help you do this, why not do it? You know, lower your stress levels, lower your anxiety, lower your fear, and it'll help in some of your response to these trigger memories you guys get, okay? There's natural things you can do. Now this is a hormone, and I don't suggest people taking hormones. I mean, it's not something I recommend to anybody unless it's, you know, you really, really need it. I've listened to doctors talk about prescribing this. Now, you can't get this over the counter, so anything you guys see on the internet or any kind of herbal stuff that offers oxytocin, it's got to be a scam because you can't get it over the counter. So you have to get it prescribed by a doctor. Now, I've seen doctors say they have no problem prescribing, especially one prescription of this stuff to help somebody. Oxytocin is a hormone that helps women in labor, stimulates the growth of milk, and helps them have babies. After this level kind of decreases in women. It kind of gets too low in most women. So this is something right now that you guys really should think about, especially women. Think about raising these levels. Some of the ways you can tell your levels are low is women that don't ever have an orgasm. Most likely, if you don't have orgasms, you're probably low in this. And you go talk to your doctor and tell them that. I mean, get a prescription, have an orgasm. Women deserve it. I know women that never had an orgasm. It's pretty sad. Especially with men too. Men usually have plenty of this hormone. Men that don't have orgasms as well, you could probably be low in this. You know, a lot of reasons you might not have orgasms or function sexually after this experience is the stress and the not trusting of people. I'm sure your amygdala is going crazy. Right? You take some of this, your levels go up, your amygdala response is down. You guys should be able to see some good effects. There's natural things you can do to stimulate this. Now, eating bananas, eggs, and pepper is not completely, I mean, they haven't completely researched it. They don't know for sure, but they think those are 3 things you can do to at least eat something to raise your levels of oxytocin. The important things you need to do that you should be doing anyways are things like meditation. There's a specific meditation called metta, and it's about loving others, having empathy for others. Concentrate on that while you meditate. One of the best meditations you can do is what's called an 8-second in, 8-second out. You breathe in 8 seconds, and you breathe out for 8 seconds. You also concentrate on empathy and the love for others, and this is supposed to raise your oxytocin levels. Imagine just doing that for a minute a day or something, you know, every morning. That really help. Massages, hugging, saying I love you. These are all things, handshakes, fist bumps. I'm telling you, these are all proven to raise your oxytocin levels. This is this daily interaction with people. You know, going out in society and seeing that, you know, the lady cashier at the gas station and going to the grocery store and seeing that guy you always know and drop by, you know, Sam's house and say, what's up? But I've said this before, interacting with people, even social media is supposed to be good for it. Talking on the phone, talking about this experience with somebody who knows and understands, that's huge. This is going to not just make you feel better, it's going to raise your oxytocin levels. You're going to figure some shit out, work it out. I highly recommend you talk to people who know about this, who have experienced this, who can understand you. And you guys could sit there, trust me, if you do, you sit there for hours and just go off on narcissists. It's great. Giving gifts. Giving gifts helps raise your oxytocin level. Not for anything back. You just give people gifts, nice little things throughout the day. It's supposed to make you feel great, and it does. I mean, you know, it makes you feel good when you give a gift. Well, that's raising your oxytocin levels. It's reducing your fear and stress. That's why you feel good. Dogs. I've said this. I made a whole video about it. Dogs raise your oxytocin levels. Looking in their eyes and seeing that unconditional love. Petting them. Loving them. This is about giving. You give and then you receive. It's so important. New experiences with new people. The idea here, this raises oxytocin levels. You become trustworthy. Not trusting other people. You have other people trust you. Okay, so people trusting you raises your oxytocin levels. Pretty neat. Now, I've talked about lithium orotate, and like I said, I've seen a doctor say that they would recommend oxytocin with lithium orotate. Take some vitamins with it. One of my best, awesome, most subscribers says she takes, in the winter, always takes her vitamin D for lack of sunlight. If you guys are in the northern hemisphere, it's winter. Take some vitamin D, really helps you. The lack of sunlight can be very depressing. It's so necessary that we get enough sunlight, and that's where you get your vitamin D from. So some supplements with this lithium orotate or oxytocin, both together, you guys should feel really well. This is for people that really need that immediate relief. I'm telling you guys, I get a lot of people that what do I do? What do I do? Well, if you really need some help right away, do this. Do it. Try it. Go to your doctor, get one prescription, tell them your problems, see what it does to you, you know? So go watch that other video about lithium orotate if you're interested. Try some oxytocin. These are natural ways to raise your levels, okay? I'm going to trust you guys to do this. Go out there, interact with people. I say this all the time. If you don't do anything, nothing will happen. You aren't going to heal. You have to interact with people. My comment sections are huge. You guys comment, a lot of great comments, a lot of good people on there. Interact with them. It helps. It helps you figure this stuff out, and it helps you trust people, and it helps people trust you. So how do you trust people again? You be trusted. How do you be trusted? You have to interact with people. And I'm also going to trust you that you're going to like my video, subscribe, share with somebody else who could use this, who could help from this, okay? Thank you very much, guys. Love yourself first. Have a good night. Bye-bye.